Today I will start talking about the hazardous waste management, the technical process, and maybe another thing that involved to the waste management, uh, hazardous waste management. Okay, let me show you. We start with the capacity of the facility first. Yeah, the capacity actually in my design is 60,000 ton per year. So assume there is a 300 days a year. So daily process shall be 200 ton per day. Yeah, and based on the fact that 80% is unorganic waste, that the solid and the liquid, and the 20% is organic waste, solid and liquid. So here we can see that by this composition, we can see that 100 ton per day unorganic waste and 40 ton per day organic waste. So this facility, this plant is designed for one shift only, 8 hours. This is 2 shift, this is 3 shift. But in this case, I just designed in one shift operation only. So the unorganic waste going to be 20 ton per hour, 20 ton per hour, and organic waste is 5 ton per day. Yeah, so I hope you can see this figure here. Okay, yeah. So this is our basis of assumption and design. So as we all know, not too many people understand about the waste, hazardous waste. Yeah. Many people talking about the hazardous waste, but not so many people understand what is the waste management, hazardous waste management. So let me start with this. What is the process of the hazardous waste? As we can see, this is actually the organic. This is unorganic waste. Organic waste process. Yeah. So, what is the facility over there? There is a stabilization pit here, the first process, and in this stabilization pit, we have the cement silo and fly ash silo and the leachate return tank. This is the process for unorganic waste as a stabilization process. As you can see this, there is a cement silo here and fly ash silo. So the waste, you can see this, there is a waste, there is a dump truck. The red one is the waste to the pit. This pit capacity about 200 ton. This capacity could handle 200 ton. So as we can see that our process is 160 ton per day. So if we process here 100 average 100 ton per batch, so we have 2 batches a day. Yeah. So there is this is the what we call as the excavator. Yeah, to make this homogeneous. The waste is dumped from the truck, the unorganic waste, and later on you put some water you can get from here, this tank. You just open the valve and the water come down here, and also later on you put the cement to solidification and add more fly ash. So you make this waste to be solidification and stabilization. And after it's stabilized and the pH is around 6 to 9, so this can be transferred, or we can dump this waste here to the landfill. Actually, this is spirit area. Yeah, the landfill is, you can see here that the landfill is there is a dike here, and there is a bottom here with the slope about 1%, and there is dike again here. So this dike is to make sure if there is a rainfall, there is no contaminated water flow over here. Yeah, there is no overflow from this side. That's why there is a dike here, and you can see this first. We put the waste is in this area first, in this area. When you are working in this area, you should put the temporary dike here, and put the submersible pump. And in this area, you also put the submersible pump, and there is a submersible pump here in the bottom. So actually this liner is, there is so many liner, maybe about 3-4, just like geonet, geotextile, and pipe under this landfill. We can talk more detail in maybe next page. So you can see here the principle of landfill. So every batch of the stabilization pit, you should put in this landfill. Yeah, and in this landfill, you can see this the waste, the stabilized waste is going to be higher and higher, the elevation, and you may be working in this area, and maybe next week in this area, next week to this area also, and that's the operation period. And you can see this temporary will be removed pebble to this. So what is the purpose is this dike, if there is, you work in here, if there is a rain, the rain you can resist in this dike. So you can pump this uncontaminated water, rainwater, directly to the outside of the landfill boundary. So in this landfill, we equip the pump, submersible pump, and this also pump. This is the surface, and this the underneath. And both water we transfer to the leach tank. We call this leach tank, and this leach tank later on we can use return to the stabilization return tank, this tank. So we can use this pump to send over here. So the water later on, when we receive from here, from this little tank, so the water we can return and use again to the stabilization pit. And now you can see what is the purpose of leach tank. Actually, the leach tank is you have to collect all the water from landfill, yeah, and check first the quality. Yeah, if the quality so bad, so you need to have a treatment here. Yeah, there is so many facilitator here like air blower, and also maybe we put some chemicals to adjust the pH. And so if the water is good, so we can actually dump to the river. Yeah, if not, preference we need to return this water to this tank. Yeah, but if not possible, we need to dump to the river. This is similar. Actually, when you already fill this here and full, waiting for holding time to check the pH and everything. Maybe when there is a rain again, so you can put over there to the second tank. Actually, this tank there is a couple of tanks, tank farm, and you can see here. So if you run the landfill, the possibility of the rain is high. So you have to assume that all the rain catch in this area shall be transferred to this tank. So you don't contaminate the surrounding of the landfill area. Yeah, and this is the purpose of the dike, yeah, and this leachate tank area. So if there is a rain water during the operation of an area, and you have to collect that contaminated rainwater. We call that leachate. Yeah, the contaminated rainfall, we call that leachate. That's the procedure of operation of the stabilization unorganic waste. Yeah. So first, we repeat it again. We put the solid waste here, and we put the cement to this pit, and also the fly ash to the pit. Yeah, and we need some water to make it easy to agitate. Yeah, that's all I think for simple explanation. What is the unorganic waste treatment process? You can see this the state here. And actually, most of the people very confused about the hazardous waste treatment and the wastewater treatment. That's totally different. As you can see here, we are not talking about the wastewater treatment. Actually, what we collect from the wastewater treatment, just the sludge we put here. Yeah. Now, this is the unorganic waste. Now we go to the organic waste. Let me turn this. So now we go to the organic waste. Yeah, this is organic waste. Let me put here organic waste treatment. Organic waste treatment. What is the organic waste treatment? You have to understand that the waste is consists of the unorganic and organic waste. Yeah, and you can see now we will talk about the organic waste. First, you will see, as previous I mentioned, that 60,000 ton per year is 200 ton per day. Organic only 20%, that's 40 ton per day. In one shift, so we have to treat 5 ton per hour or 6 cubic meter per hour. Yeah, this is talking about organic waste. Organic waste is have energy, have you can still reuse that one. Yeah. Now, this first, the solid waste, we dump to this hopper, and underneath the hopper there is a conveyor, transfer to this next conveyor, and continue this conveyor, and continue to the screw conveyor, go to this is we call hydropulper. The hydropulper is to pulverize the solid material, yeah. And before you put this solid material, so you put first the waste oil. Waste oil we get from this. This is waste oil tank. We get from this. We pump from this tank to this hydropulper. This volume of hydropulper is about 2 cubic. So when you pump from this waste oil, it's maybe around 1.5 cubic, yeah. And later on, we put another liquid organic waste from the drum. We receive the liquid organic waste from the in the drums, yeah. We bring with the fan truck and all sometime the container, and we pump from this to the hydropulper. So we start to pulverize. There is a liquid here, and sometimes we need to put the water. The water we take from the recycled water also. So this is after once batch is complete, we need to check the quality. The quality, is it okay, acceptable? So we send this product. We call that synthetic fuel, because there is a calorie that you can use it as a what do you call it, fuel, as a fuel, eh? And we transfer from this pump to the product tank. There is 3 product tank here. We actually, what we want to see here is you can transfer this to this, and until it's full, yeah. So you need to make several batch of process, because this is about 80 meter cubic. This is 2 cubic, yeah. So if you put to this tank, this is only 2, this is 80, so that's mean you need to collect 40 batch to full this, to make this tank full, yeah. And after this full, so you start again with the next batch and to this tank. And when you already have one tank, that's when you make certificate for the fuel, eh? And we can transfer from this tank, this product tank. As you can see, this is actually this is a truck loading arm, yeah. Connect with the truck and bring to this tank. Yeah, this tank is synthetic fuel tank. Normally this location and this is separate, different. This is normally the area in the incinerator area. So in this synthetic fuel tank, you can transfer to the rotary kiln or incinerator here, yeah. So you can see, if you have 40 ton per day, that's mean about 1.67 ton per hour. So the burning capacity is 1.67 ton per hour. So we stick on this capacity. So this is the burning capacity in the rotary kiln. Now, why we burn at the rotary kiln? Because you have to burn that in about 1100 to 1200 centigrade, centigrade, degree of Celsius. So this is the process of the disposal of the organic waste. I repeat it again. From this solid waste, we send to the hydropulper. From the hydropulper, we send to the product. We make certificate. everything is okay. So we final the quality here and send to this tank. This tank, all the tank is equipped with the propeller, like this. So why? To make that the solid material is not sediment to the bottom of the tank. So keep this turning. And also after already here, we can start use that synthetic fuel as a fuel in this kiln. So we burn as a fuel, and also we dispose the waste and the organic waste. I think that's the figure to you how you can understand about the hazardous waste management, also the technical matter in this presentation. Thank you.